What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol RKT for rocket companies. This is Rocket Mortgage, of course. You hear their commercials all the time. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. Starting off, we do need to point out that we did get an earnings announcement on this guy after the bell, so let's flip our extended hours session on and see what is happening on the numbers. So for now, it looks like we are going to be opening on a gap up. We are through the call, it looks like, as well as the number there. It doesn't really say the actual results, but regardless, let's assume we are opening on a gap up. For round numbers sake, we'll say we're opening around 1850 and say the pre-market high for now is at 1918. Let's clean that back up by turning that off and just kind of see how we could potentially play this. Not really too useful looking at the 30-minute anymore, so we'll shift the attention to the daily for now. So how do we always play gaps, right? We talk about this on the channel all the time. Let's first map out the gap close area. Of course, we're on a gap up, so it closes to the high of today's candle at 1775. How do we play this, right? If we open here, fail to make a move up and over that pre-market high in the initial drive open, so that could be the first 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes of the day. If we fail to take that out, then I would watch for a short underneath the opening print to retarget the gap fill here at 1775. That's a put play here. I don't think, let's check real quick, yes, okay, so this is HTB, meaning hard to borrow here on the actual shares, but the put volume and open interest in the options chain is just fine, so you could do it via puts. Flipping our attention back to the price action though, if we get to 1775, look at how much of a shelf we have here as prior resistance. I would expect a bit of a gap fill reversal at that area if we get here, so looking for any signs of hammer candles that form, anything like a indecision doji candle, anything that would basically make you question, okay, is this pullback starting to end? Can we flip long back over the highs and start to retarget maybe the opening print with a stop loss just underneath whatever type of candle has formed there? That would be a risk-friendly way to play a potential reversal against 1775. The other case we have to watch out for is a gap and go, right? So in the current state of things, let's say we're opening here, we consolidate up in this range, fine. If we can break out over that pre-market high, you're just looking to trade higher. That's called a gap and go. What do we have for daily resistances to our left? Certainly this area in here, 2036, jumps off the page to me as a potential upside target. So look for that. And if it really gets going, I'd keep a close eye on 2133. Again, that's asking a lot out of the company and, on the earnings catalyst. It doesn't mean it can't do it, but I would say that's a bit of a stretch here, just given what we've seen on the earnings drive high. All right. Generally, the gap is usually larger than the range that it actually trades during that next given day. The last thing I'll point out here from the daily perspective is this clear shelf of support at 17. We'll call it the nice whole dollar. If that starts to get violated, I wouldn't be too happy being a long shareholder and or call option holder inside of Rocket. Probably think about stopping out and waiting for a better entry if we take out that 17 area. From the 30-minute perspective, are we missing anything? Did we kind of get it right? I would argue since we do have the gap in play, there's not a whole lot of emphasis to place into here. We did talk about 1775, so we'll leave it off at that. If you enjoyed today's video or learned anything new, let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, we wish you a green trading week.